Phil, it's
Hi.
great to be with you here. I snuck in here once
Oh
and I
yeah.
missed you.
Oh, sorry.
And wait, you're not here all the time?
I would love to be your old time. Every single day
It
that I am
seems
in
like,
LA,
yeah.
I am in this restaurant purely because it's heaven to me. A good diner is heaven to me, and this I think we can say is a good diner.
Yes. I can say that too.
Yeah.
I had my one run and it was great. On social media, it looks like you're here all the time, but I guess that's not social media's not real.
That's thank you for telling the people because I don't want to I don't want to create a false illusion. But I am every day that I'm in LA, I come to the diner for something, and usually it involves eating.
Yes, and of course, you are on the road a lot.
Yes,
Um,
you were on the road with me.
yeah,
That's how
Mexico
we met.
City. Well, no, we did the LA show first, the other show. Can we talk about the other show?
Of course we can.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we can talk about anything.
It's the season one of one.
That's right. It was PBS. The first show I did was called.
I'll have what Phil's have.
That's right. And do you know that's 10 years ago?
That
Maybe
it?
more.
That's amazing.
Yeah, can't believe it. Uh, we did a taco crawl,
We
right?
did a little taco crawl.
It
Yeah.
was really fun. You're the expert, and so it was great to have you there. And then when we did Mexico City on Somebody Feed Phil, what season was that? One or two?
That is season two, I believe.
Right. I had to have you there, and you gave me some hardcore tacos down there.
We went to Tepito,
Yes,
and
and we got out.
can we talk about what happened
Why
at
not?
the end?
Yeah, why not? Do it.
So, so Tepito is, to me, it's just a great working class
Yes.
area, and it is family, but it's locals, and it's super local. It has a long history. It has a reputation, but as you saw, it was pretty.
Yeah.
It was fun, right?
Yeah, I loved it. Like the world's biggest outdoor shopping thing.
And you're covered by tarps everywhere,
Yes.
so you
Yeah.
feel like you're not even on the streets.
Right.
You're sort of in this little universe, right?
Right.
That's full of great tacos.
That was amazing. It was amazing. But a couple of them, I think you just enjoyed seeing a gringo's face having a cow-udder taco.
But I feel like you've had so much experience since then, right?
Yes.
Do you feel like you're a different diner since those early seasons?
Absolutely. Yeah, anybody would be.
So I
And-
helped you by giving you beef lung
Yeah.
tacos.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm glad I have all these things. Even if they're not my thing and it takes some adjustment for somebody, it would be anybody who's not used to a certain cuisine getting used to it.
Right.
That's everything. The trick is, see, I think of myself as a tourist.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert. I'm not Bourdain. He was a superhero, first of all, and he was a chef and an expert. I am not. I'm a tourist. But I'm a curious tourist. And that's all you
Ooh,
have
yeah.
to be.
That's it. That's everything.
I think so. And sure enough, I'm not saying I'm an expert even 10 years later, but I certainly know a little more than I did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You get educated because you have these great experiences.
And this is the difference between being a great traveler.
Yeah.
Because I still consider myself a great traveler too.
Right.
And I go to situations where I don't know something. It's something new, right?
Right.
But the curiosity. This is like influencer culture is about the lack of curiosity.
You're right.
People, they're not asking questions. They're not
No.
willing to try things. But you are
Yeah.
a professional traveler.
I guess so.
And yeah, I mean, you were down. I mean, obviously for the camera, there was a little bit of like, oh, what are we having
Oh, Bill,
after the fact?
that was not for the camera.
After the fact, because we didn't tell you, did we? What you
No,
were
these
eating?
were surprises.
Like
lung-
udders, lungs.
Udders. But I have to tell you, it's if you've never had that, and tell me if this was a one-off case in our instance, there was maybe a little leftover milk in that udder.
That's what makes it beautiful.
Is that what it is?
So basically, these were like carnitas, but with beef. But
Sure.
all beef offal, and liver was in there.
Yeah.
So we tried liver.
Well, that guy had a big cauldron of
Yeah,
stuff.
you had everything.
And I did it. And it was fine. Listen, meat is meat, I think.
Yeah.
Right? This
I agree with
one
that.
flavor is odd to me.
Another flavor of beef that you weren't used to,
Exactly.
and texture.
And texture. That's a wild for someone who comes from Queens in New York. when am I having a cow udder taco?
Right.
Is that, by the way, are they allowed to sell those in the States?
Here in the United States?
Yeah, could I get that here in LA?
Well, we could go to a barbacoa spot
I love it.
that's underground, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
So it's not legal, but you will find places here that are doing udder and lungs and things like that. And the not so much udder, but like lungs, kidneys,
Yeah.
all the different offal.
Yeah.
You can find the stuff that's sort of banned here.
Yeah.
And some of these
Is
Mexican.
that some of your favorite stuff?
You know what? To me, like you said, it's just beef,
Yes.
but it has a more intense flavor of
Right.
beef
Right.
and a more concentrated flavor. And people perceive that if they're not experienced as something negative, right? Because it's not muscle tissue.
And it's, it has a bit of funk to it, right?
Yeah.
So
And the funk is where the party is.
bring on the funk.
Bring on the funk.
I understand.
Yeah. But so okay. So for the listeners here, so we're in Tepito. We
Yeah.
pretty much shot everything, and
That's
we
right.
also went to some other sit down restaurants together. And
I remember passing tables, because it's not just food, of
The al
of movies
Yeah.
for sale. Some of them hadn't come out yet.
and now we were instructed because
Yes.
we had a security person from that neighborhood,
Right.
and that neighborhood is very strictly controlled by groups.
Yeah.
Some groups.
Yeah.
And so we were there having with permission,
Yeah.
but we had a condition. What was that condition?
We had to be out by a certain time. Was that it?
Don't take videos of the illegal pirate DVDs.
Oh yeah. Did somebody do that?
Somebody just
It
was
wouldn't
like
be me. I don't
a
hold the camera.
rebel?
Yes.
with their phone.
Oh, was that me?
Yeah.
I did it. I'm sorry.
You were
Please don't kill me.
okay, but this was funny because we were sitting there and you go, "Hey guys, look, this movie hasn't come out yet."
Yes, it was amazing.
And you were sitting there with your camera, and all of us were going, "Oh shit." We're
Nobody
cooked.
told me that it was my fault.
So somebody, I don't know if you remember this, but somebody came over to us when we were sitting there because
Time to go.
you were there, and they said, "You guys need to be out of here in the next few minutes."
Yes.
And we had already shot that scene with Las
Right,
Corazonas
Right.
with the offal tacos.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we were like, "That's all right." We were already leaving.
But nobody came up to me and said, "Give me your phone" or "Take that off."
No. But
I don't even know if I have that footage. I would love to find that. I mean, they had Avatar 2, and this was 8 years ago.
before it came out,
Yes, before it came out.
that was amazing.
I love.
But that's a great story. So
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you not know what happened after that? You didn't really know.
All I know is we were told we had to go. I had no idea it was because that I filmed something I shouldn't have filmed.
I love that for us.
Great.
Well, now here we are. We're here to
I
set
think
the record straight.
The lesson of this story is I'm a badass.
You are. You're not following no rules.
That's right.
Tepito what?
And I have a badass.
All right. So that's that.
What you been doing?
Me?
Yeah.
What have I been doing?
Yeah.
Well, I've been traveling a lot. I'm like you. I'm like, a lighter. You are going a lot of places I really want to go.
Where do you want to go that you've seen us go?
Have you been anywhere in Africa yet? You've been to.
We did Cape Town.
You did Cape Town.
Yeah. There's some rough.
Did you
there's some
do
rough
Morocco?
Yeah.
So I know you did that. I
Yeah.
think I went through.
But I really want to do safari.
Okay.
Have you
So
done that?
I have not been to Africa at all.
Oh, okay.
Anywhere in Africa,
It's
any
beautiful.
country in Africa.
Yeah.
So that's something I want to experience. And I have been to Japan. I've been to Singapore, Thailand. I have not been to China yet.
Yeah.
So I really want to do that.
I've only been to Hong Kong, so I really want to go see mainland China. I want to see Shanghai,
Yeah.
Chengdu,
You're
the
you're
great
being very
food
right.
centers.
Yeah, you're being very smart about not blowing it out in the first few seasons where you just go nuts. You're picking here like Mexico. You've done Mexico City,
Yeah.
Oaxaca.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
I love Mexico so much. I love Mexico City. I think it's one of the great cities in the world. People here get bombarded with negative stereotypes of Mexico, and they're so wrong. It's such a beautiful, beautiful country, and I love the people, and the food culture is incredible. listen, you heard me go off on like the subway system in Mexico City.
It's amazing.
It's so much better and cleaner than New York.
And it goes every like 5 minutes.
And the wheels are rubber.
Right.
They don't make noise. It's quiet and clean. You can eat off the floor. It's really
People are more people are very respectful too. They sit. They don't put. There's people vending. I like that part of it. People selling
yeah, that's fine.
pirate DVDs.
That's fine. I just think, and Oaxaca was like this whole other beautiful artistic community.
Yeah.
And town. You know, it's almost like the Greenwich Village of Mexico. I just thought it was wonderful, and it was so fun to walk around, so colorful. I say this all the time. We're so lucky, I think, to have Mexico as a name.
And to have a big community of Mexicans here.
Absolutely.
Now
but I have to say,
yeah,
and you're the expert, so I need your direction.
I'm a tourist just like you, Phil.
But it's really the Mexican food scene in Los Angeles is probably the best in the United States.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed. You heard that. He said it too.
I really think so. Like I'm having Sonora Town when I leave. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love it so much. It's still not like it is there.
Well,
Just over the border. Why is that?
Oh, wow.
Like, remember when we were eating tacos in Mexico City and I was going crazy? I'm like, people, you have to eat. Have you had this?
You know, it's when you were playing that clip, you played that the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a great warm up for our talk.
Yes.
But I saw the look on my face, and I think the look on my face was like, what the hell is he doing?
Yes.
And I'm like, oh no, why is that? Why am I making that face? I was like,
what is he doing? What? These people know this food. Why are you shouting?
And
because I was in love.
That's a wonderful scene. So we're at the El Fuequito, the El Pastor stand, which
I dream about it.
So, you know, what LA does better than Mexico is we have more diversity.
True.
But
also there's influences.
Well, you have more states of Mexico available. Like in Mexico City, you're going to find barbacoa from the state of Mexico nearby, and from, let's say, Hidalgo. But here, you'll find it from more regions that you would not find in Mexico City.
Oh.
And then you're going to find birria from different parts of Mexico that's only starting to happen there, you know?
Yeah.
So you can little one-offs, a little stand from La Caponeta Nayarit, which you would not find in Mexico City. So we have more variety, but the concentration of the products, the traditions, the artisans makes everything better, you know? So the way they build the food is very different. They also have the Taco Brigade system, which we don't have here.
And tell me about that.
Well, when you went to now, El Huequito is very compact. It's just a little stand, right? Yeah. But if you ever been to, I don't know if you, between Mexico City or Oaxaca, that you've been to a place that has a long line, is busy. Yeah. But you'll have 20 staff there, 30. I've seen taquerias that have 40 people out, you know, between wait servers, bussers, people that are just chopping cilantro, people that are just making tortillas. So you don't have that system here. And in that system,
that's the brigade.
The brigade.
Got it.
And in that system, you have experts,
right,
that are cranking every day. They also have the repetition of having 3,000 covers in a night, you know. Yeah. Where in LA, it's more a lot of weekend warriors, you know, people that are just families that are making food. Yes. And they don't have access to things, and they don't. So the construction's different. You have less people with the deep knowledge, but you do have places that are legit, just like Mexico. So we do have that here.
And you're happy here. You're happy with the.
I'm happy.
Always find.
We have such a like I said, what I can do. There's a place that I love. Yeah. The friend of the podcast. Yes. It does this puerquito echado, los sabrosos al horno. They do whole suckling pig, and it's just butterflied and on top of this stand, and you get tacos from these guys. So you cannot find that in Mexico City or Guadalajara or Monterrey. You can find that in Los Angeles or Acaponeta Nayarit. So I'm going to go to that place, and I think if you and I are going out, we're going to go to the places that are kind of like Mexico, you know. Yeah,
it's time to go again.
So we need a taco crawl
because in 10 years there's been.
10-year anniversary.
There's been a giant influx.
Yeah, let's do that. 10-year anniversary.
I love it. Love
Um,
it.
and then
Momo's still going, right?
Momo still they're just like
That was
Mexico.
one of the best things I ever ate in my life.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Sonora Town. They're
Great.
a replica of a place in San Luis, you know.
And is it true they go across the border twice a week
Yeah.
and bring in flour from Mexico
We should be doing
we
that.
can't that we don't
Yeah.
have it? I mean
Yes.
those tortillas, it's
The
like a
tortillas
sandwich.
are great.
It's like a sandwich.
Yeah.
If the bread is that good on a sandwich, you're going to remember that sandwich just for the bread alone. Same with a taco or a burrito. If that tortilla is as good as that, I mean that makes the difference, right?
Yes. It absolutely does. So they have gone to great lengths to make it as original to they honor the taqueria that inspired them. Their family taqueria. Uh, Asadero Campas in
Okay.
San Luis.
Great.
I've been there,
Yeah.
so it's wonderful. Now, you know, speaking of Mexican food and beer,
Yes.
Dos
Equis.
Equis,
We like it.
yeah, we do love it. I was supposed to not touch that, but I did.
I think we're not allowed to drink it, but you can touch it all you want.
I'm in my mind, I'm on a beach sipping away,
Nice.
you know.
Yeah.
But you know, Everybody Loves Raymond ended in 2005.
It did. Yeah. 9 years.
Amazing, Ron. You
Yeah.
decided to end it.
Yes.
You did a
Yeah.
Did you do a Seinfeld or they did you? And when you're on top?
No, we did that. They were over before us, but they started earlier too. I
Yeah.
think they were on a longer time. I could be wrong, but doesn't matter. My model was the Mary Tyler Moore Show. They did 7 years and then they stopped at their peak.
They're the original.
We were on for 9 years because we figured out a way. I was ready to stop after 7, but we figured out a way to extend the storyline by having the brother get married to Monica, who
Right.
happens to be my real life wife.
Right.
We're lucky that Monica was good because I was going to put whoever I was married to into whatever show I was doing.
It's convenient that she was
Exactly.
good.
Yeah, we're just lucky she was good.
Right. So
So then
yeah.
I think you should get off the stage before somebody says, "Hey, you should get off the stage," and start throwing tomatoes. Right? You should get off. So I always had that in the back of my mind, and I wanted to end well. It's important to stick the landing.
It is, right? You don't want to
Yeah.
burn because then people are left with the fact that it went downhill. And that's why it ended.
And so maybe
Yeah.
that's a good reason why we're still on after 30 years.
Right.
You know,
It's the reason why people still watch. I mean, I grew up watching Mary Tyler Moore on a black and white television in my room.
Classic.
But so 2005, you
Yeah.
are out of work.
I am.
And at the same time, Los Angeles Providence opens that year. And then
Yeah.
Pizzeria Mozza opened the next year.
I think so.
Animal starts coming in 2008. All these things are happening.
The Renaissance.
And so were you a foodie? Also,
Yeah.
Mexican food was getting
Yes.
more attention at
All
that
the
time.
food. All the food. Everything was exploding.
Right.
And I could say that about the world.
Yeah.
So what happened around then? It's the internet. Internet started to, in a good way, to
Right.
connect everyone. So like a chef in Peoria can see what a chef in Paris is doing and emulate that and use their local ingredients and make something new. Every place I go now really does have something to offer. Everywhere.
Right.
Don't you find?
Yeah. Oh, no, for sure. But would you say that you sort of became a foodie at the same time LA was exploding, or were you already that way?
I was already a foodie. In fact, I think I was a foodie as a kid. It's just in my parents' house, I wasn't in an environment
Yes.
where that love was able to flourish. Okay?
You and me both.
So it wasn't until...
My grandparents, but not my parents.
Yeah, by the way, my grandmothers too were way better cooks than what we had in the house. And it wasn't until I left that house that I had food with what you would call flavor. And when that happened, you know, especially my first trip, let's say, first place I went was Europe. Went to Paris and Florence.
Right.
Got courier flop, 23. And my head exploded. I never had food as delicious as that in my whole life. And then it was like in The Wizard of Oz when she opens the door, now the movie's in color. It was like that.
Right.
And that I'm like,
So that really
oh,
that opened up your
this is what
you were open to it. You were already curious.
Yeah. the first time I had garlic was in college because we didn't have the flavor at all.
Right.
That flavor. We never had Mexican food. I wouldn't have dreamed of it. My parents wouldn't have. We had Chinese food maybe once every 2 months, and it was the
Right.
same bland order. I didn't have spicy.
Right.
I never.
They ordered it mild, and
Of
or they.
course, lobster Cantonese,
Right.
wonton soup. It was, old Jewish people food.
Right.
But I got to tell you, having Sichuan food was a revelation.
Right. Having a real spicy cuisine.
Of course.
I mean, like I said, my mom, but it wasn't much of a cook, or didn't cook a lot. But my grandmother, I had Mexican food, so that's where mine came, as my grandmother's kitchen.
Yeah.
But for you, it was these first experiences.
You know who else has told me stories
Yeah.
like you're telling me and I'm telling you? Alice Waters. It wasn't until she told me her parents weren't great cooks, and it wasn't until she went to France that
Right.
she got turned on and came back and changed the way we eat in this
But you still
country.
have to be open for it, because I have other family members that are not. I'm like sort of alone.
But it's not. It's like, are we open, or is it just hitting us at the right moment in our lives, and you're attuned for it, like hearing a music that you never heard before, and suddenly you're in love with it.
Right.
I don't know that I was open
I
or not open. It just was undeniable.
I think there are obviously people that are just like anything else, are talented at eating.
Yeah.
You're very talented at eating. and everybody eats, but not everybody eats well, and not everybody can really take in all the things that are happening, right?
It's just about trying it, and then I guess if you say I'm good at eating, it's maybe because the appreciation comes through on my face. I can't play poker. It is what it is, and so I'm always going to be polite.
Yeah.
Maybe that cow
Maybe I should try that.
wasn't for me, but I didn't go.
Yes.
I'm always going to be polite, but when I really I've been known to dance.
Now, I understand, after you danced the samba in Rio, that like all these Brazilians named their kids Phil.
I hope
You set off a craze.
I hope their kids dance.
That was a
better than
moment.
me.
That was a moment.
Doing the tango was that was the hardest thing I've ever done on the show, was take a tango lesson on film. That's you put yourself out there a little bit. My brother thinks it's great. Every time, I have to do some kind of stupid
right.
challenge, like jumping cold water off the coast of Ireland.
Yeah.
Or
He likes to see you suffer.
Absolutely. He thinks that's the best part of the show. Stupid.
I love that episode, by the way. Yeah, I mean, and this is season 9 coming up, or 8?
Season 9, and you know what's doing? I'm leaving Netflix, going to YouTube.
That I've heard that.
We're the first show to do that. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
After 8 seasons on Netflix, we're going to YouTube.
I love
YouTube
that.
has like Netflix has 300 something million subscribers worldwide. You know how many viewers YouTube has worldwide? 3 billion. So we want some of that.
Right.
Also, one of the reasons I'm excited to be on YouTube is because now it's free for everybody. And I like that the message of the show is free.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The world is for everyone, so I'm trying to get that across.
And now you're about to have more seasons than Everybody Loves Raymond.
Ooh, didn't think about that. That's right.
That was 9 seasons?
This will be 9.
But Everybody Loves Raymond was 9?
If you count, yes, Raymond was 9, and if you count the PBS as a season, then
This is season 10.
You're right.
I count it.
All right, we count.
Yeah. I mean, I was there.
Yeah.
I don't want to be left out.
You're not left out. You're in. You're in.
So, and throughout all this,
Yeah.
to me, you're definitely, I mean, it's wonderful, the following that you have and the communication that you're doing. This sort of subversive show about bringing the world together without, just
Isn't
doing
it weird that that's subversive today? I mean, it's stupid, right?
Right.
That has to be. Now suddenly it's political. I'm not trying to be political. I'm trying to be a human being. Just live the golden rule at the very least.
Right. And so there's this message that you have, and people do get the message about food. Like, there are people that don't like us, that like our food, but you're really pushing it to be about the people and the interactions and seeing them. And I think all the great TV, I mean, Bourdain did that, Zimmern did that, does that, is this idea that you're humanizing people and letting people see them, you know.
I have to say, if there's a message to the show as it's unfolded and as we've evolved and as we've learned traveling, it's immigrants.
Right.
Most immigrants make everywhere they immigrate to better, not worse.
They are only
We're all immigrants.
improving. We're all immigrants. They're only improving things.
Exactly. Exactly. You want to live in a world where everybody's the same? You want to eat the same meal every night? No.
No.
So that's what makes life great. I love having friends of all stripes and ethnicities and their cultures and their food. When you eat, you're literally taking in the culture. It's
Right.
my favorite way. During COVID, we couldn't travel.
Right.
We could travel by ordering in. And ordering in something maybe we didn't know from a cuisine that we don't know.
So you were going for it. You were trying some new things.
We were bored to death. So of course you want to try new things.
Right.
Right? But I tell people, listen, tonight you're ordering in. Get one thing that you don't always get. Make it for the table. We're all going to try this thing. Let's do it.
And the family goes along?
Yeah.
That's
That's
wonderful.
what I'm saying to everyone watching or listening.
Yes.
Try one thing. What's going to kill you? What's not going to kill you? The worst thing that happens is, oh, we don't like it. But what if you discover something that you love?
And then if you add the curiosity,
Yes.
then you're talking to the people
Yes.
that are giving you the food.
Yes. After COVID, we go to the Peruvian place. We didn't know from Peruvian food, but we loved the chicken and that they had on the menu, and now we
Right.
love it. And now COVID's over. Let's go into the restaurant. And you go in the restaurant, the guy is so sweet and great, and we love him. And the next thing you know, you're Machu Picchu.
Shooting
That's it,
another.
by the way, because you tried
Yeah.
the chicken.
Right. Chicken is a
That's
gateway
what.
drug.
But listen, that's how stuff happens.
That's the first time I've
And
ever
I-
heard
and I
of
have to-
chicken being so interesting.
Why not? And then, it's just forgot what I was gonna say because I got so excited about chicken.
Peruvian
All right, keep going.
chickens,
Yes, yes.
Machu Picchu,
Yes.
worshipping chickens.
But that's it. The connections are made.
Yeah,
Who cares how you make them? Make them.
right.
I'm not saying food is a very good way to start the trip.
Right.
Example, I love Italian food. I don't know where to go on my vacation. Well, you just said something that you might like. You know where it's really good?
Yes.
Italy. You like Mexican food? You know it's really good, right? So go there. It's as good a place as any to start. And now you're
And that's
probably
all
like
we're
me.
doing when we're traveling anyway.
I plan my trips around it.
You stay in the hotel so you can get enough sleep to go eat breakfast,
Absolutely. And walk, lunch.
lunch,
Walk, dinner.
dinner. Right.
The museums and the culture
Sightseeing,
and the sightseeing
in between lunch and dinner.
You're
Exactly.
like me.
That's all it is.
I think most people are like this. There are nerds who have to hit every museum, right?
Right.
They don't even care about food. We're different.
I can do a museum in 15 minutes.
I find museums.
I love museums, but
do too.
but I can do it in 15.
But I get exhausted.
Yeah.
I think the brain is working too much.
Right.
Right, and the pace of walking is slow and like
Right.
especially when it's crowded,
Even when you don't understand it, you're supposed to sit and stare at it.
which I'm happy to do.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's some great museums in the world, but Mexico City has more than
Has an-
any other city.
Right. Yeah. Great museums.
Yes.
Did you do the Teotihuacan thing where in the pyramid, the Great Pyramid?
No, not yet. I'm dying to go.
That one has a museum inside, and that one was
Wow.
fascinating.
Bet. Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
so exactly, we're doing all these things for food. This is what makes you and people like us interesting. The most interesting man
In the world.
in the world. So you want to hear my lead line?
Please.
No, I'm sorry. Do you want to hear my legend line?
I do.
Okay. So here's my legend line for the. Okay. Well, first, tell me about
They
this.
had this contest.
Okay, tell
right?
me about it.
They wanted me as if I was the most interesting man in the world, right? Which is funny in and of itself. and I posed with the beer and
Yeah.
like I was interested. And they asked viewers or people on Instagram, write the tagline for this.
Yes.
Write the legend if this was the legend. So what? You have one for me?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So when there's no line at Max and Helen's,
Yeah.
people wait 8 hours just out of respect.
Excellent. That you could win with that line.
You think
don't
I have a
know who won
shot?
yet. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I
put that one in. Put
put it
that
in.
one in the contest.
Official submission.
All right, there you go.
I love it.
And no one else can use that one.
No. I mean, that campaign with the original guy.
Yeah,
That's a funny, great
it's
campaign.
genius.
And he had a specific look and a thing. I
The legend lines were all good.
can't compare to that.
No, it's
No.
well, and it was so funny. It was so convincing. We found that he wasn't Mexican. But yes,
Yes.
Dos Equis. Now I'm a Mexican. I love all Mexican beers, but I have a lot of history with Dos Equis.
You do.
And I'd say in college that was my really
Right.
prime Dos Equis years.
Yeah.
And do you like this one or you like the ambar, the golden one?
I like this one.
You like
This
this
is the
one?
original, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
I tend to drink the ambar
Okay.
more than this lager especial,
Yes.
but I like them both. Do you drink it straight or you do micheladas?
Oh, I'll drink any way you have it.
Okay.
I'll taste it. Yeah.
All right, but what's
I like it.
your
I-
ideal situation?
You know.
Michelada, the chelada, that just has lime and salt.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it all sounds good. However it's brought to me, I'm going to drink. And nothing's better than a cold beer on a hot day. That's just the fact of
Okay.
life.
Now, we've been talking a lot about, bragging about our tourist chops.
Yes.
How and again, I think it's kind of an amazing world that has all this diversity and variety.
Yeah.
And people.
Yeah.
I mean, I think one of my favorite things to do, and it's one of the reasons I love to travel alone,
Yeah.
is that I can go to a stand and I could just sit there and talk to the cook.
Yeah.
And especially like when it's not like a fast taqueria where you have a lot of people in line, but just somebody's doing something that's just them
Yeah.
and it's just you,
Yeah.
and you start a conversation.
Yeah.
And I love those little moments, and I can remember them so well.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful to have somebody feel special, like they felt, because their customers, a lot of them don't care, they're just there for their food and don't have much interaction. But to have somebody to feel that like somebody came to my restaurant today, my stand, that was special and cared about me and my cooking.
I that's a beautiful thing to put out there, because I think most people think they don't want to hear from me. Well, what do they care what I think? But I make an effort. It's really nothing to say as you're leaving a place. That was fantastic. I love that. What a great job you guys are doing here, right?
Right.
That's costs nothing to do. And it makes, everyone should know that they're contributing something nice to the world.
And of course, right now we have a time when America's divided.
Yep.
And it has, trickled into the dining space with influencers. People are hypersensitive because prices have gone up, which are out of control. We've talked about this on our broadcast.
Yeah.
So all these things are crazy. So right now, everybody's they're coming in with an attitude sometimes, and they're also going through it. They're also stressed out.
Yes.
But in your experience as traveling, like, how does somebody become like you, where they can have patience and they can have some compassion as a diner? I feel like we need that right now, to be compassionate.
You knew Jonathan Gold.
Yes.
Here's what I learned just by observing how he operated. And I got to know a little bit, too. You read his review every week in the LA Times. It was always positive. And the attitude was, he's got a limited number of articles that he's going to get to write.
Right.
Why focus on the negative? LA is so big. Why would I waste your time telling you where not to go?
Right.
Here's what's great. Point out the great. That got in deep with me. My show will never, ever focus on a place I don't like.
Right.
There might be a moment where the cow-udder taco is not for me. But I'm not condemning the entire cuisine or the place.
Right.
The
You're not being
guy.
insensitive to
This
the
is
cow.
this is an ingredient.
The taco
The
udder
cow has
eaters.
passed. But the point is, life is short. Why focus on the negative? I don't have time for the negative. That extends into my life as well. Be more positive, people. That's what we need. We're getting enough negative.
Yeah.
By the way, if you just watch the news, that's all it is. And they're showing you the negative because that's what sells.
Right.
Most of the world is ordinarily nice. My friend says they don't show you all the planes that landed safely today, but most of them do.
They're not showing on social media the diners that are having a great time. That doesn't
I wish
that doesn't boost the algorithm, you know?
It's I don't like I don't. It's sad, you know. If you let's say if you're in my business, television, sex and violence sells,
Yes.
right? I hear sex is nice. I wouldn't know, but violence is like people hitting each other.
Yes.
Or killing each other, or stabbing each other, or a lot of bloody things. Because it's the unusual. That doesn't happen in our everyday life. I went to a place in Israel that was Jews and Arabs. They live in the same town. You got to see it. And I'm like, oh, what are they? They every day they meet in the Times Square and kill each other? No, every day they meet in the Times Square. You know what happens? They have lunch.
Right.
They get along. It's a beautiful thing. This is not out there. They don't want to fight. The mosque is next to the synagogue. Most people want to live in peace in the world.
Most people do.
But that's not on the news. What's on the news is, oh, we want to kill them and we want to kill them.
Right. Yeah, so we need some more positivity.
Yeah, once in a while, you can't, if you just watch the news, you're going to be depressed.
So
Once in a while, you got to watch somebody feed food. Or something like it that's nice, that you like, it makes you feel good.
In general, what we are looking for, what I'm looking for there are good influencers and people writing about food that are basically telling you, if they don't know, they don't pretend to know. They'll say, let me ask the people here.
Yeah.
And they'll figure out how to eat the food and enjoy it.
That's right.
And they'll tell you, here's a great place to check out, which is,
be a curious tourist. That's what that
is. Be a
is.
curious tourist,
Yes,
be a curious
yes,
diner.
Yes.
Try to learn how to, if you don't enjoy something, try to figure out what's wrong with me. Like,
exactly right.
Why am I not enjoying
Maybe
this?
It's me.
Maybe it's me.
Yeah.
Maybe I have the palate of a child.
Yeah. And you can expand it.
And you can expand it and come back.
Here's the other thing. You know this. Your taste buds literally change as you get older. So something you didn't like as a child, you might like now. In fact, you might love it now because the tongue is different.
If you don't flex it,
yeah,
you don't try different things, you don't get past the ew.
Yeah.
I don't respect somebody who talks about food who doesn't eat shellfish. Oysters, clams.
Sometimes
mussels.
It's an allergy or a religious thing.
Those we can deal with that.
Yeah.
We understand that.
Yeah.
But people that basically are refusing to get past the yuck stage of childhood.
Right.
That they won't.
They just don't like the texture of the oyster. Yeah.
And I had it at 6 and I hated it.
Yeah.
We can power through that. We all went through it. I had experiences that were funny to me and I was like kept trying it, and then I learned. I understood it.
But I forgive anybody if they try it and don't like it. The thing is not trying it.
Not trying. But
just try.
Don't you think you got to try at least?
I wrote a kid's book with my daughter.
Just try it.
It's true. And
Phil
it's about
Rosenthal.
a dad who eats everything. Guess where we got that from? And his little girl will eat anything. So just try it.
Let's get the book for the influencers.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Well,
read that
here's
book.
What the sad thing is that the influencers discovered that going negative gets more clicks because just like the news, they bait you with something bad. Why? That's the human brain thing that we're, something bad. We better look out for that.
Yeah.
We better know about it.
Well, there's money to be made off of that too.
Yes.
And, the political influencers are doing that to us as well.
Always.
And but yes, just try it. I think you need to try it more than once. I think you need to try it like 4 times.
You ever see a movie and you go, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I don't. Maybe that movie's not for me. And then see it a second time.
Yeah.
So the second time, you're not bringing your preconceived wants and desires for what you want the movie to
Yeah.
be. You're accepting the movie on the movie's terms. You already know what the movie. You've seen it before now.
Yeah.
You like it more.
And your brain is now looking for things that you missed.
And that can happen
Yeah.
with food and
That can happen with
restaurants
food.
too.
That can happen with
Yeah.
food. And here at Max and Helen's, a wonderful place. How long have you been open?
Since November.
Since
We're
November.
babies still.
And you're cranking here, right?
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's just a diner, but I think it's a good diner. Yeah. That's all we're trying to be. A
And
good
why-
neighborhood diner.
Yes. And why did you pick a diner? And what are the kind of the diners that influence this?
I went to one. We filmed in Maine. I ate at this place called the Palace Diner. I thought it was fantastic, and I traveled around the world that year. The meal that stuck out was that one. Why? Because it was a food that I know very, very well, and it was elevated by having great ingredients and
Okay.
a guy, a chef who really knew how to be, I wouldn't say creative, just really adept at using these ingredients in the best possible way. So the best bread, the best, tuna, the best
Yeah.
salad, the best, all the things. I came home and I told my friend Nancy Silverton, who I've known for 25 years, if I want to do a great diner in our neighborhood, we used to have diners on this block 30 years ago. They don't have it.
Right.
I didn't like the way the neighborhood was gentrifying. I thought that we're losing mom and pop places. So I literally wanted a place that I named after my mom and pop. And Nancy's a genius. And her whole way of cooking is finding the best ingredients
Yeah.
and making the best possible version of that thing in the Italian world. She brought that mind to waffles, pancakes, milkshakes, and my son-in-law, who she picked, by the way, to run the diner, to be the head chef under her,
Oh, wow.
the day-to-day operations, Mason Royal. He was able to take her prototypes and scale them for mass consumption,
Right.
which is no small thing. And to maintain that level of integrity and deliciousness. So I credit both of them equally with how good the food is.
I had the pastrami hash the other day. Is that going on the menu?
It's on the menu.
It's now on the menu.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had a tester?
I had a tester.
Excellent. Did you like it?
It's great.
Oh, good.
I did an episode on this talking about the deep connection that Mexican Americans have in Los Angeles with pastrami.
That's right.
Because Canner's started in East LA.
That's right.
So the whole pastrami thing, you see it all. There's pastrami burritos.
Oh, I've had them.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this seems very like Mexican right now to have some pastrami hash.
I mean, people don't think of the connections, the intercultural connections.
Yeah.
The trompo was from the Middle East, right?
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. That's like
They replaced the lamb with pork.
I mean,
Is that pretty much what?
Well, they brought the trompo.
Yes.
And that definitely gave a taqueros
Yes.
are always looking for novel ways to serve people. They're constantly making up names of dishes.
Yeah.
And they're doing different styles. They're doing their own thing. So this gave them a way to put adobo, which already existed,
Yes.
like carne adobada,
Yes.
already existed, but stacking that with pork, which they already loved,
Yes.
and then let's
But that influence.
we're using this. Let's use
yeah.
a flour tortilla like they do over there.
Yeah.
So definitely the vertical spit is a game changer.
Right.
And today people in Mexico just love this,
Everyone loves it.
And they're putting octopus on it. They're
When you
putting
see a Greek
seafood.
place making a souvlaki, a shawarma,
No,
in the Middle East, you see everyone loves this kind of thing.
the vertical spit's everywhere in the world, man.
Yes.
It's in Brazil.
What are they?
They call it
is
churrasco grego. It's grego. Churrasco grego, which is like more like their version, but it has their condiments on it.
Yes.
So, but it's
I love every version.
every version's great.
Beef, lamb, chicken, pork.
There's chicken.
It's all works.
Yeah.
It all works. Right?
It does.
I want one for my house.
It's a wonderful way
Yeah.
to cook food,
Yeah.
and it's visually appealing. It gets you excited when you see a nice trompo,
Yes.
wherever in the world it is.
It's true.
And you're like, oh, I want that.
It is so visual.
It is.
You're literally cooking it outside and you can see it. You can see it.
It's one of the coolest ways ever invented to
Yeah.
roast meat.
Trumpo.
So okay, okay, I want to know what your order is here. What do
It's
you, if
in the morning. I'm getting eggs.
it's a
I
you
love
know
the eggs
you love eggs.
for breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
It's a
and-
diner. It's not complicated, but what is like you think the thing when somebody's coming here for the first time and they want to nail it? What are
If
they
you
getting?
like a tuna melt, I think you're gonna have the tuna melt of your dreams.
I love the tuna melt. We didn't have it.
I know that you're eating here when we leave. You're gonna stay and eat. You might need that.
I might need it.
But if somebody told you could have the best tuna melt, or the best hot dog, or the best patty melt, right, or the best waffle, that idea makes me excited.
Okay, melts and waffles. That's the way to go.
I think, and milkshakes, and I don't think there's a dud on the menu.
Right.
If in our 2 years of research and development, while we were waiting for the city to get all the permits, and that was the hardest part of opening anything in this town. It's kind of good that we had that time because we could really dial in every ingredient of everything. And Nancy's a perfectionist.
She is.
And so her thing is, okay, this is good. What would make it better? Without making it too, my favorite word is ungepatch. That's a Yiddish word that means too much, too many things.
Okay, yeah.
Ungepatch. We
Keep
all
it
know
simple.
what that is. It's in design, it's in
Sure.
food, it's in, right? We've all had those dishes. Like, there's too much going on here.
Yeah.
Simplify.
Like, why is that there?
Simplify. Yes.
And Nancy is going to be one that. Yeah, I was actually in Chicago when she
Yeah.
got the
Oh,
Lifetime
you were
Achievement
there in the
for
audience?
James
That's
Beard Awards.
great. That's great.
And
No
so
one deserves it more.
yeah, and so she is definitely known around the other chefs as having this keen eye and palate, what looks, tastes, and the presentation.
It's like a Midas touch.
Right.
I think she's my favorite chef.
Yeah, I'm sad that Short Order's not around. That was such a great restaurant.
I
Remember
thought that
Short
was
Order?
great. She helped with that. Yeah, that was a great burger. But listen, she helped design this burger. And
Okay.
the patty melt was so extraordinary that she thought maybe we don't need the burger. And I said, well, wait, it's a diner. We have to have it.
And it's LA.
You have to. I mean, you
You
have to.
can't get around.
But both are great. I don't know what I like better. You should try patty melt. And the Reuben.
And the Reuben.
Pastrami Reuben. Come
Okay,
on.
okay. Convinced.
You're here with these guys? You're going to share? That's the thing to do, is share stuff. So you try everything.
Yeah, we're Luca and I are gonna share for sure.
Yeah. Good.
So you have Courage Bagels here.
Yeah.
So let me ask you: are these
Now-
the best bagels?
It's my favorite bagel.
It's your favorite bagel in LA?
I made a concerted effort to my friends at Courage Bagels to get the bagel here. They don't do that. But I figured I wouldn't take no for an answer. I just kept pleading with them. And the reason is not because they don't like doing it they're swamped over there.
Right. It's
It's all they can do to keep up with the people standing outside their
and then
store every
you got
day.
this 8-hour line.
Well, I said, how about this? One of your bagels.
Okay.
Make it easy on me. And it can be whichever one you want, and we will serve it exactly the way you want so that it's a great ad for Courage Bagels. And they said, okay, the people seem to love our sesame bagel. So, yes, that's the only one we have. It is done exactly the way they do it there. And all the stuff is on the side, meaning the cream cheese, the smoked salmon,
Yeah.
the onions, the capers, the tomatoes. So you build it yourself. It's the smoked salmon platter and it's on a perfect warm Courage bagel.
Okay. So, and what makes the Courage Bagel the best
For me?
Yeah, for you.
You've had it, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Do you like it? Is it for you? Is it?
Yeah. I mean, I
I
think.
mean, I like New York bagels too, but these are lighter,
Yeah.
so I can eat more of them. And I think they have genuine flavor. It's not just a dough bomb in your belly. So I've talked to them and I've learned they didn't start with New York bagels or even Montreal bagels as a starting point for their bagel. They started with baguettes as their starting point.
Right.
That's why it's kind of beautifully crispy on the outside and then fluffy on the inside. You couldn't scoop that bagel if you wanted to. It's not built that way.
Right.
It's fluffy, not dense. And then it has flavor on its own with nothing on it. It's just a perfect crunch and lightness and flavor that makes whatever you put on it better. It's
Then
like finding the right tortilla.
Is exact. Yes, 100%.
All these things.
And what's your spot in New York? What's your number one bagel spot in New York?
I think Pop-Up is really good for the New York quintessential dough bomb of a bagel, but that has a lot of flavor. And when you get it hot, I mean, right out of the thing, you can't even eat it because it's so hot when it comes.
Right.
But they're famous also for their beautiful dips that they do. So you rip and dip.
Okay.
I love that. But I'm from New York, so I thought I knew bagels. But like Ed Levine came out, he wrote the book on pizza and bagels in New York City. He created Serious Eats. Ed took him to Courage Bagels. 2 bites in, he said, "It's the best bagel I ever had." L.A. represent.
It's amazing the impact
Yes.
they've had, right?
And now I think we're going through a pizza moment here.
We are. It's a pizza and bagel moment.
I think so. I think pizza in LA is as good as anywhere in the world now. We have so many great places.
So are you saying here right now that LA has better pizza than New York?
I'm not going to say better. I'm
Okay.
going to say as good.
Now, our pizza is as good as New York pizza.
I really think so. There are places where you can get New York slices where if you close your eyes, you're in New York. Serious.
Okay. And so this is the last one is what are the 3 spots here in LA that make LA pizza as good as New York?
Apollonia,
Apollonia?
Quarter Sheets, Pizzana. I could keep going.
You
I mean,
go.
we have.
Give me a couple more.
Sonny's.
And that's New York, right? Yeah? No?
New York style? Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you like? I'm sure I'll agree with you. I just, I'm having trouble remembering.
I love Apollonia's too. Pizzeria Sei?
Yes, Pizzeria Sei. Unbelievable. They won like number 2 in the country.
Right.
Right? There's Una Pizza and
They're
Napolitana.
kind of mad in New
Oh,
York. about
Mozza.
that.
How could I not say Mozza? Mozza.
Mozza.
You forget because it's been here. It started it.
It did.
It started
It did start. It's true. 100%.
And still great.
It's still great. All right. That's a good list.
Yeah, you could talk about New York too and be happy. One of my favorites is in Jersey City. We had it in the show. Raza.
The Jersey people
Yes.
are they're like, yeah, the best is in Jersey.
Well, that one especially.
Okay.
So many great. And I just ate Pizza Studio Tamaki in New York. I just ate there last week. That's
Okay.
from Tokyo.
All right.
And it's really
Brilliant?
good. Yeah, brilliant.
Okay.
Well, Japanese, that culture, whatever they focus on, they make perfect
Yes.
and delicious. And that's like, I'm waiting for them to tackle Mexicans and see what they do.
Okay.
Right? Why not?
Speaking of tackling Mexican food, you and I have a taco crawl coming soon.
We're doing it.
Okay.
We'll film it.
Bring the family.
We'll put it out.
Let's do it.
We do it.
It's a series.
Bill,
Thank
so
you, sir.
great to see you.
Wonderful to see you.
Yeah. All right. Enjoy your diner experience.
We're Max and Helen's Here I Come. Thank you for tuning in to the Taqueando podcast this week. And be sure to tune in next week for another episode. And please leave us a rating or review wherever you listen to your podcasts.